So, one and all, I have today returned to Suzumiya. Well, this is kind of near it. Last time I visited here, we did the Fushigi map tour and hit up most of the places, and it was a really entertaining day, even though I expected to be going on a Haruhi pilgrimage. Today, I've come back to do exactly that. There's a few places on the Fushigi tour that I needed to go to. For example, the station that we just hit up. But for the most part, we're going for that. So there's two right on the west that I'm going to, and then it's basically a straight line. So, without further ado, let's get Haruhi hunting. So I am once again here outside this building that I came to last time. There's going to be a lot of backtracking today because I didn't realise there was two separate maps basically. So I'm near the first location now. I'm going to see a lot of the city again, but now I'm here in the day. I've got about 4 or 5 hours of daylight left, so it's going to be a bit different. I hope this shop would be open to add some Haruhi merch, but I think maybe it's only open on game days. So I've just done my first one now, and it's interesting that it looks like it gives you a screenshot from the anime. Yeah, you can take a picture again, which is really quite cool. Obviously the picture here is inside the stadium. I clearly can't go inside the stadium. So, that'll have to do. Alright, now I'm basically going back the direction I came. Because the first two spots are like the most remote, and they've got like a wavy line-ish across the whole city that we're going to follow. So this is another 44-minute walk to the next spot. Then another big walk to the next spot, and then it should be pretty rapid. And I'm going to get to the cafe on time today. I think that's where I get my fries, if they have any left. Alright, 30 minutes later, we've got one long walk along this river before we get to our second picture point. Just some Japanese text saying that this is how a summer vacation should be. So maybe this was one of the summer vacation spots in any state? I'm not sure. We've got some cute little turtles, cute little pigs. Someone playing the saxophone over in the distance. That's lovely. So that's the two most remote spots gone. Now let's get to the mainland. Only in the main area now. And this is this park on screen. But I saw online, someone said this has changed a lot already. So we have this clock tower, but this is in front of the Nishinomiya Kidokuji station, but it's changed a lot. The show was like filmed like 15 years ago, so things change in 15 years, but that's the first spot. And now we've got 4 spaces really close to each other to close. There's the second one, right behind the park. So now I probably should have gone to the ones furthest away last, because it's currently 4 PM. I might not be finished by the time it gets to night, so I could have had lots of darkness instead of that, but whatever, I'm here now. And here's the outside of the cafe. Now this time I get to go in. Just had my meal there. Lovely. There was a few notable parts. One, there was other people there, of course, and I still don't understand that much Japanese, but the thing that obviously stood out to me, I could hear repeatedly in conversations, was SOS Dan, which is, you know, the Haruhi Suzumiya brigade. So I found that interesting that, you know, I can understand much else, I can interact much more than that. But I was like, okay, people are here for the same reason, that's cool. And then I wasn't expecting there was like a special book that apparently anyone who likes Haruhi who goes there, they asked to sign something, as far as I could guess. So I had a little look through. Here's some of it. I think it was really nice to just see. Haven't recorded it all, so you can find out yourself when you go. But there is my little note in the back here of my attempt at Japanese. It took quite a while, but yeah, it was a nice little place to visit. And now I've got 2 hours of sunlight for everything else. So there's going to be some darkness ahead. And I got this little card as well. That's my completion certificate for what I did the other week. So is that worth coming back for? Yeah, I'm never getting that again. Stay careful, one thing apparently. Lovely picture there. Now we can move on. We're here at a karaoke bowling place and we've got another letter. Don't know what the letter says, I've not put it through the translator yet. But I don't know why some of them have them and some don't. Whatever. It says purged, lost feelings, I understand. Which I don't understand. It's been a while since I've watched / read it, so maybe I'm missing something. I'm very curious why these places are different. In the baseball field, presumably where Haruhi cheated incredulously. And yeah, I've only just realised you can actually turn the pictures around in the app now. But I've taken like 30 with it upright. I don't usually like upright pictures, but I guess I'm leaving them for now. There's people currently playing in here, so I'm not going to go and, you know, try and get the perfect angle and distract them. But I know where we're going next. We're going back to somewhere I went last time for sure. The pond. But this time we've got another thing to capture there. So let's go. This isn't a spot on the map. I just think it's beautiful. And here it is again with a lot less rain than last time. Oh, that's a nice view when you can focus on it. Jeez. Last time I came here, chucking it down. You can see in the previous video. And that was not great, but I still enjoyed coming out to one of the actual Haruhi spots of the last one. So we kind of stood out there. Now we're just coming again, but we're going to snap our photo. Poor Makura. Who they chose wasn't one of her getting thrown off. It was of episode 0, which I suppose is a bit nicer for her, but that's what it's memorable for me. This is much nicer not in the rain. I don't mind a bit of rain, but this is a very nice little lake. Lake, pond. That water quality doesn't look the best, so poor Makura once again. But there's a little turtle. I just saw a turtle. It's just gone underwater, but that's cool. I just caught it. Notice there's a hell of a lot of fish here. And there's the turtle. Yeah, the water quality was worth looking at. Now half an hour away walking from the next spot on the list. About 8 miles into this walk today. So we're still going. Still got quite a bit to see. We'll make the last little bit, the last remnants of daylight, hopefully get some nice sunset shots. Don't necessarily know where it is, it's just somewhere. There's 4 other places near it, so we might get all of those in daylight, and then the last 6 or so will be in darkness, so hopefully it'll still show up well. We can tell we're just in twilight now, because this lantern isn't lit, but the ones straight ahead are lit up. There's a very narrow gap between light and day there. Beautiful. I've never seen like a crystalline white marble one of these before. A Shinto shrine, a Shinto gate, that's amazing. I don't know if this is on the way. I honestly don't care. I'm going this way. Aesthetic on this shrine is just amazing. It's like it's all marble everywhere. I've not seen one like it. I think even just leaving Haruhi aside, because Haruhi gives me a hell of a lot of bias here, I have an appreciation for the slightly smaller places. Because the places I've been mainly have been Tokyo, Kyoto and Osaka, which is obviously very big. But this is a little bit off. It's still got 500,000 people. It's still big, but it's a different tier, and it's beautiful. I couldn't get the whole thing in vertical, so I went for landscape on this one. Doesn't ruin it, that's fine. Now we've got 3 more near, let's see if we can get to them. Somewhere else we went to last time, struggled to find the photo spot, but got there in the end. Oike Park, it's just over this way, but I think we're going to be going a slightly different way. But it just shows how inefficient this has been, because I just literally didn't look at the app. I have to spend 2 days on this instead of 1. We're just thinking, oh, I've got to walk up this hill. And then the picture was this. So this is Kyone's hill that he despises every day on his long walk. There we go. This is definitely a Nishinomiya feeling. It's very hilly. Point just outside the train station. And Kyone's doing something with his pals that way. It's quite a bit different. It's a lot more built up in that direction, which it could have been, because it's been like 15 years, right? But it's interesting that this is kind of like a time capsule between when the anime was filmed and now. So it's nice to try and recognize, I think it was the right photo spot. I mean, I'm in the right place, whether it's the right direction, who knows? But I think so. This direction looks, you know, even more built up, if anything. Unsurprising to no one. More hills, followed by, well, stairs, but still a hill, isn't it? And again, Kyone's daily walk, you can imagine, coming all the way up the hill, up these, which means I'm guessing I have to go this way as well. I don't actually mind walking, just want to point out the other hills, just to get in the Kyon mindset. But I'm walking towards this, and the place next to the photo spot says it's the start of the hiking trail. So again, my sandals might not be the best fitted for this, depends. So let's see what's happening. Right, start. There's a lovely view over there. And yeah, I think we're just doing Kyoan's walk to school now. I think we're just doing Kyoan's walk to school now. There's the bridge over here. It's a lovely view. And we gotta keep on going. The next spot, I'm not confident if I got the right angle, because it looks like there should be a massive building up here. But there's no building. But then there's also like buildings on this side, but then there's no barriers. There's no anything. You can't see it on the camera either. Beautiful. I love seeing those lights in the distance and a long hill. And also very notable. One, I'm walking into pure darkness, so excuse my light. Two, I'm pretty sure this is the school walk again. I keep seeing people in school uniforms walking the opposite way. So the SOS Brigade is finished. I wonder if the school has an SOS Brigade, that'd be cool. But anyway, walking on more hills. Oh, I feel for Kyoan, I feel for Kyoan. Oh, and now there's a semi-long bit where it's just uphill, but with no photo spots. So, here we go. Okay, I've been climbing for about another 5-10 minutes. We're getting really high up. Reminds me of the walk I did last week unexpectedly. I think I've taken a few pictures and videos, and like, this does not look good on camera. But I can't wait to get to the top and just stare at that. I think I can see Osaka in the distance as well. There were some beautiful views from up here. It's like, during the day, I saw that last time, and now I'm seeing it at night with all the lights lit up. Wow. I've got an even steeper hill to go up. But yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, this is the worst hill yet. Why isn't this many? I think this might be in the picture, because there's a picture coming up. But this is just like 45 degrees, Jesus Christ. I just turned around to do the photo spot here, and I literally just say, holy... This is not going to show up on camera at all. The iPhone 11 is not capable of giving this site any justification. But that little bit of verticality. Wow. I think my hand's slightly shaking, I can feel, because this hill, is bad. But I'm near the top. And there we go. I do believe this is the highest point. It looks like the hills there go down and then up, so I have to go that way next. But this is the spot. Haruhi and Kyoan having a lovely midnight walk. And I think I'll definitely appreciate this more next time that I watch the series. It's just beautiful. It's worth the walk. It's absolutely worth the walk. I mean, having to do it every day, and here it is. You can't see my face, but you can just about make out the school. They're actually on about closing the school down soon because of the dwindling population in the area. It's some schools in the area are coming under the chopping block, and this is potentially one of them. Now, I think there's two sides to that. I think one, after doing that walk at night time and being drenched in sweat and like being reasonably fit, doing 20,000 steps a day, whatever, I can't imagine doing that every day, 5 days a week in the blistering summer. That doesn't sound fun, so I don't blame them. I'm complaining a lot about this. It's actually fine, but it's also kind of not. But then also, if it could close down, it's a historic memory site, sure, but then maybe they could open a museum here about anime or Haruhi or something. It's obviously a memorable spot. So it doesn't mean just because the school closed down, the building has to go to waste, I think. Maybe it would, maybe it won't. Maybe I'll be back here again in 5 years. I know there's a manga museum nearby. I'm not going to, because I only found out about it today. Maybe they could move here. Who knows? That's just my wishful thinking. Maybe it'll stay open in memoriam, and that hill will be people's job forever. But I'll appreciate that a lot more next time I watch Kyoan do it. I've also taken a quick little screenshot here, just showing where exactly I've been compared to where I went last time. It's quite a bit further out. So I feel like I've well and truly seen a lot of Nishinomiya this time. Oh, and there's some sparkles on a tree. I don't know if it's for anything, but it looks cute. Now my next destination is 23 minutes away. There's 2 left on the Haruhi tour, and then that's it. And then I think there's 3 on the city tour. I don't know where they are, but I suspect I know where they are. So I'm gonna go to those locations because it's around the station I need to go to anyway, and just see if I'm right. And if I'm not, then that'll be it. Because I'm not gonna go around all of them again, just because I can't remember what they are. But for now, gonna walk downhill. It feels like maybe one of these buildings would have been the club room or something. I don't know, but you know, that's about as much as I can really tell from today. If, you know, I said if the school closes down and becomes a museum, I'll come and see the museum in however many years' time. Might get the bus next time. Okay. I feel there's a nice wind blowing here, I don't know why. It's nice and cool. And now I can make my way down. So again, there is, you can't see, but there's a lovely little pond on this side. And on the other side, the pool that I recognise from Ender 8. The note that's attached to it says it's better to call it a common pool than a public pool because it's like for common use. That just sounds better. And there's a little kid down here. He's sealed off from the rest of us. Hello, kitty. He's staring at me. The kitty's got the whole pool to themselves. How lucky. I thought that was the place that time travel appeared. No, that's where they watch fireworks in Ender 8. This is the road where time travelers appeared. It's a long little nice walk along with it. So that marks the final spot on the Haruhi tour. So I think I've got all of them. But there were 3 left on the Fushimi tour that I think are in Nishinomiya station. So last port of call is to head there, see if I can finish it off. If I can't, I'll live with it. And then the Haruhi tour is officially complete. Although I have found, actually, there's a few more places, just not on this app. But I'm not going to do those this time. I'm going to be passing by this way in November, so if I get an urge to see those last few things, then I'll do them then. And if there's any that I haven't done in these 2 videos that you want to recommend to me, leave it in the comments, because I want to, you know, enjoy. This is the same river that I was led along on my first trip here. It's just very long, and this is way further up it. So up that way somewhere will be the observatory I climbed to. So this isn't completely unknown, but this particular part of it is. So I've had a look at the map, and I think there's 2 more in Nishinomiya that I need to get. And then there's 1 more place that is a bit out of the way, but I think is the missing one. So do I go for it? Maybe. There's 3 spots. One of them is this very thin tunnel. And it looks like you struggled to fit a person through. Now, the other one that I saw in my previous video was much more fitting that description. But I think I should be able to just get through this one without ducking in the center, I think. Oh, it's close. Like, look at this. This is probably about 6 foot 1, 6 foot 2 worth of tunnel. Not directly in the middle. You cannot make it through. Spots left, and I decided to go to the last one. You can barely see this one, but this is a garden, which is the last one. It's currently closed, obviously. There's a little cat. Show him out again. Hello, cat. Yeah. I don't know if this is ever open, but this is it. 1 left. Right, this is the last location. There's this lovely street. It's a lovely light, and I haven't read the Japanese yet, but it looks lovely. And I've got my 20 out of 20, so I'm now a Platinum SOS Brigade member, whatever, something. But I've basically completed Nishinomiya according to this app. So it's been a good journey, and I hope you've enjoyed sharing it as well. Check out my other stuff if you'd like some more Japan stuff. If you're just here for Haruhi, that's cool. Leave a comment saying, you know, how Haruhi is and all that. So thanks for watching. It's been fun, and I may come back here again, I'm not sure. We'll see, but not for a few months. So thanks for watching, and take care until the next video, and beyond that, yeah, take care.